We're here at the Haverstick, and where the railroad is, you can see the little building there for the signals. And if we look down, up, I guess towards Everson, we see some trees in the foreground there, and that's where we'll be walking to. We're now about halfway to where we want to go to the cemetery. And let's just take a view around here. And now we're looking back towards Sumas. Continuing our way to the cemetery, we'll get a close-in view here. There's Mount Baker. Beautiful view on this fall day.
Number 2.
We're continuing on. We're at the milepost 2. So the cemetery is just a little bit past milepost 2. That's 2 miles from Sumas. And as you can see from this view, yeah, we got quite a rise. In other words, from Everson to Sumas, I believe there's about a 26-foot fall. And that's why Johnson Creek flows from the Nooksack to the Fraser. The land is sloped towards Sumas. Now we're at the entrance, or near the entrance of the cemetery. It looks like a path there, might be a coyote path. So we'll just go in it and see what goes on. So we'll go down the grade here, and we'll start in. Continuing on up, good thing it's in the fall, it's December 4th, because we can see where we're going. Well, I made my way through that mess. Now I'm up. The Border Patrol is still looking for us. Maybe they'll find us. Now I think he just circled around to land over there. So let's go up to the beginning of the cemetery and take a look here. We are now at the entrance of the St. Anne Cemetery, and this is the headstone that you'll see, Ortis. There's John and Barbara. He was born in June 20th, 1882, and he died January 16th, 1961. Barbara was born in May 6th, 1882, and died March 4th, 1963. The other stone at the entrance is Michael P. Ortis, Michael Paul, I see, and he died he was born in November 7th, 1914, and he died July 10th, 2003. The next burial that will be here will be Joyce Ortis, and she will be buried in the plot just north of Michael P.'s. As you can see, the cemetery is not maintained, but there are a few stones around, and if you look around, you gotta look hard. You can find them. The main cemetery is to the south and along the hillside. Here we have another stone, and it's Hugh King, and he was born in 1832 and he died in 1917. And then it's Letitia King, Lettitie King, 1837 to 1931. Now we are walking south along an unmaintained road, and that's where the main cemetery is. Down in past this area here. I got to get through this blackberry stuff here. So let me turn this off and I'll get through here. Well, I'm through, and I'm continuing on down this old road. And you got to come down a ways, and then the cemetery will be on the hillside to my left. So coming down through here, let's go down, and then let's just go down on the hillside. and we'll run into, you can see the tracks over there, so we're close to the tracks, but like I say, the main cemetery is over here. Now we can see different plants here. Well, we know this is where the cemetery is because these plants are not native. And there's some stones. They're all along here. And there's a main, there looks like a family stone here. A bunch of old stones here. Oh, and there's some rebar there. And so there's a family plot along there. And this is pretty much where the cemetery, this is pretty much what you see of what's left of the cemetery. The older part of the cemetery, you can see a bunch of rebar, some posts to mark a lot here. It's quite a big lot. Let's just go around. There's one corner there, goes around and goes down, about 24 foot, so it's about 24 by 24. And let's go in and see what we got in here. I don't see any headstones. So, oh, here's a couple over here. They're outside this enclosure. There's quite a few headstones. Here we got one, 1897, it reads, Han, H-A-N-N-O-P-A, Duty, D-U-G-T, something about Horn in Ireland, oh, born in Ireland in 1815, wow, Fitzgerald. What is it? Yeah. H-O-N. It's got a different word here. Oh, H-O-N-O-R-A. Oh, it's an R. H-O-N-N-O-R-A. D-U-G-Y. And let's go over here. This is Nicholas Fitzgerald, died September 19th, 1889. Age, oh gosh, only 2 years. Now this is a strange, funny looking one. It's got kind of a, comes up and does a 45 and then goes out to a 90. I don't know what that is. If you can get a side view, you can get a better view of it. Isn't that interesting? Doesn't look like there's any writing on it here. Here we got a bigger stone that gravity has won this battle. That's upside down. So let's just take a look. Looks like another Fitzgerald. And 1886, 1909. Kind of interesting. And we got this, probably a family plot marker. It's three-tiered, base, middle part. Got some writing on it. Get the moss off. That doesn't look like any writing, so I don't see anything on this. One over in the corner here. Maybe we can read this. John, husband of Emma F. Fitzgerald. That's 1850. born September 8th. 1850, and he died July 23rd, 1908. Another stone that was on a pedestal there has fallen over, and it looks like, I can't read the name, H-U-C-H-E-I-E-M King. Born August 28th, 1900, looks like 6, and he died 30 December. Looks like October 31st, 1909. Pretty much just a baby. A couple more stones here in the St. Anne Cemetery, and this is John H.E. N. C.H.E.Y. Henchy. Died May 30th, 1910. The age of 74 years, it looks like. Well, here we're near the fence. You can see it's all down. We've got to work our way down and then go over to the railroad. So, again, I'll turn this off so I can make it down. This is coming out of the cemetery. Obviously, you can go back in, but it's pretty much where this maple tree is. There's a couple maple trees, but it's a southern big maple tree here. And it's a tough place to go. You got to be brave. It's soft. You just got to get across, because there's kind of a moat right here too. So you got to have boots. You got to be prepared. So this is the entrance to the old part of the cemetery. You go up the hill here through a barbed wire fence. You got to be really careful because it's steep and it's all falling over. But the old part of the cemetery is just beyond this, maybe 20-30 feet. And now we're looking to the northeast towards Sumas. And so it looks like we're more than a quarter of a mile, not quite half a mile, to the Haverstick.
We had a border